Welcome back to another lesson of our tunnel report system. And I'm sure by now you've all been able to design our data entry form. Okay, so let's look at how best we can link all of these to their respective subject worksheet. So this is what I mean. If I click on sub 1, it should automatically move me to subject 1 for A1 class. Then if I come back to click on my data entry and I click on sub 1 for A2, it should automatically move me to sub 1 and take me down to A2 at this particular location. So what we are going to do is take note of the cell name. So if you look at A1, class A1, the first person can be found on what? B3. Okay. So A1 is for what? B3. So I'll need you to do that and write all the cell names. So I'll go back and look at my respective classes. So you have A1, A2, S1, S2, we go to S3, I'll look at B1, I'll look at B2, I'll look at B3, I'll look at AG1 and AG2. So probably your classes or form will not be in this particular format. So whatever form or class name that you are using, make sure you list them down. Then we come to your data entry form just to make sure that wherever we are referencing it to is of the appropriate cell name. So I know that if I click on A1 for sub 1, it should move me to B3. So I need to go down and check for the second class. So the second class should be B54. You can see from here. So B54. Then I move on to the next class. So the next class becomes B105. So I'm writing it down at my end. B105. Then I move on to the next class, which is S2. So B156. B156. Then I go to my next class, which is S3. So B207. So B207. And I go to my B1. So B1 becomes B258. B258. So I move on to the next class. Then this becomes B309. 309. So B309, then I move on to the next one, B306. Then AG1. AG1 becomes B441. You can check from the name box. B411. Then the last but not the least should be B462. B462. Okay, so that is done, and it will be the same for all the respective worksheets. Okay, so in order to link it, when it comes to BA1, what do? We are linking it to subject 1. So we go to insert, then you come to hyperlink. That is one way of doing it, or you can just come and right click on it and select link. So once you do that, it opens this for you. So what do? Is you go to place in this document. So we are linking to sub 1, right? Good. So the first class is to what? B3. Okay. So I just type B3 like that. So this is for sub 1. So this is for what? B3 for A1. Then I'll click on OK. It's been linked. Then I'll come and do say forward link. Then I'll go to still sub 1 because we are still working on sub 1. Then I'll go to B54 like that. And I'll go to sub 1 again for S1. So this takes a lot of time. So I need to make sure sub 1 is clicked. Then I'm currently on S1. So S1 is B106. Then I hit on OK. Then I come to S2 link. Then I click on sub 1. That is B156. B156, which is for S2. And then I'll hit on S3 link. I'm still working on sub 1. So that is B207. Then I'll hit on OK. Then I'll go through with this again. Link. Place in this document. And make sure sub 1 is selected, so we are working with sub 1. And B1 is B258. So when you're doing this, you need to really take your time. You make a mistake, it's going to affect the entire work. So this should keep you busy for this particular week. B2, and I come to sub 1. So my B2 becomes B309. B309 like this. B309. Then I want to go to B3 link. Sub 1 is checked. So my B3 becomes B306. And it should be 359. 359. Okay. 359. Let me click to see if that is okay. So let me go to student list just to make sure. So this is A1. I go to the next class. The next class is supposed to be A2. I just want to confirm something. A2, S1. The next is S2. The next class is S3. The next class is B1. So you need to really have patience if you're developing this. B2, sorry. So this is B1, we go to B2, we go to B3, then we go to AG1, AG1, then AG2. Okay, so I'll go back to my data entry. So if I come and click on B3, it should take me to the class B3. That is it. So it takes us straight to B3. So we later look at how to go back to our data entry form. So let's finish linking everything, then you'll see how best we can do that. So I right click, I'll select what link. I'll click on sub 1. So this is AG1. Good. So AG1 is B411. So B411, I hit on OK. I right click, link, place in this document, sorry, place in this document, sub 1. And I go to B462. B462. And that is what solved. So we're going to do the same for mathematics. So I'll do it for mathematics, then we have to do the rest. So it's the same principle. Right click, link. So instead of clicking on sub 1, I come to what? Sub 2. Good. Okay, I think I've made a mistake here. So English, mathematics. Okay, that is it. So sub 2, which is for what? First term. Yes. So subject 2 for first term. So when you look at this, all of these are for first term. Sub 1, first term, second term, third term, up to ninth term. So you come to subject 2 for first term, sub 2 first term. Then what do? We select, we type B3, we hit on OK. We come to sub 2, we go for link. So sub 2 becomes, so you click on sub 2, sorry, you need to go down. You need to exercise some level of patience. So sub 2 is B54, B50, because you make a mistake, it affects everything. Sub 2 is B54. And then we go to S1. S1 is B106, but you need to make sure sub 2 is checked. Sub 2 is checked. Yes. So S1 becomes what? S1 is B106. S1 is B106. Okay. Then you go to sub 2 for S2. So I'll go to link. Then sub 2 first term for S2. So S2 becomes B156, like that. Then I'll move on, insert link. Then I come to, this one is for S3. So I'll go to subject 2 for first term. Subject 2 for first term for S3. S3 is being referenced to B207. Then I'll go to B1. Then I'll go to link. and it is for subject 2. So subject 2 on first term. Then I'll go to subject 2 for first term for B1. B1 is B258. B258. Then I'll go to B2. I'll select a link. Then I'll quickly go to B2 first term. It is for B2. B2 is being referenced to B309. Then I'll hit on OK. And I come to B3. I'll come to what link. Then since it is subject 2, I'll go to subject 2 first term because we are working in the first term. Good. Subject 2. So I think when we finish everything, I will maintain this template because I'm really taking my time to work this out. Subject 2.1, that is for B3 is B359. B359. Then AG1. So we go to subject 2. So AG1 is B411. B411. AG2. Then you go to subject 2. So subject 2, AG2 is what? B462. B462, like that. So if I want to test it, if I click on AG2, it should take me to subject 2 class AG2. Boom, like that. So you see subject 2 class AG2, then you just enter the scores, then you move. So let me come back. So if I click on A1, it takes me to subject 2 A1. So later we need to find a way of linking it back to the data entry form. So if I click on S3, it should take me to subject 2 S3, like that. So I think our links are perfect. So what I'll do is I'll need to write this here B43, B54 so that I can easily get it instead of looking at it from my iPad. B156, B207, B258, B309, B359, B411, B462, B462. Okay, so I'll come to subject 3 and see what I can do. So 40. Oh, this is B3, B54, B106, 156, 207, 258, 309, 359, 411, 462. Okay, so I think that is okay now. So what I'll do is I'll right click, go through the same process. So this is for sub 3. So I need to go down to subject what? 3. Then I'm looking at what? B3. So that's a whole lot of work. I move on like that. Look at sub 3, first term, which is B54. Then I'll hit on OK. I'll right click. I'll link. Then I'll go back to sub 3. So sub 3 first term, B106. Yes, S1 is B106, which is for subject 3. Then we go to link. So we're just using hyperlinks for this particular exercise. So S2 is B156. So subject 3 first term. So this is B156. So link again, B207. So I need to look for subject 3 first term. Subject 3 first term, B207. B207. And I'll link it again. So after going through all of these, you should also acquire the requisite skill set that will help you take a Microsoft exam in Excel and make you pass and get a certificate from Microsoft. And that is the main objective. This is just a means to an end. So B1 is B258. So B258 for subject 3 first term. So you need to make sure we are working within first term subject 3. Good. So this is first term subject 3. So subject 3 first term, linking it to B258. So I need to go through the same process. Then I go through subject 3 first term. I'm looking at B2. So my B2, which is this particular row, B309, B309, B309 for B2. Then I'll click on OK. Then I come and do the same link. Then you come to data entry. So I'll locate subject 3 first term. Remove link. Link it again. This is B3. So I'll go to subject 3. So subject 3 first term, B3 is reference to B359. B359. Then I'll go to AG1. I'll link. We are linking it to subject what? 3 first term. So subject 3 first term is B411. B411. Then AG2, link it B462. Subject 2, B462. AG2 subject 2, B462. So that solves it. So I don't want to spend more than 25 minutes on this. So you have to go through and do it for the rest. So the last term. So I've given you a lot of work, and that is what we are here for. Yes. So I want you to complete that, and let me have. So once you finish with everything, this is what you do. You select everything because we don't want them to see the various hyperlinks unless, of course, you want it to be seen. Then you come and just probably change it back to its default. So when you come, position the mouse on it, it changes into a hand. Boom, it takes you to subject 1. Then control, then I click on the arrow, come back to data entry, and I go to, let's say, AG2 for subject 1. Control down, click on the back arrow, it takes me back to data entry. So look at a very innovative way of creating links that will take us back to our data entry form. Yes, so subject 3 first term. So if we create a link like this, when I click on the name, it should take me to back to subject 3 class, which is what first term, like this. So we work on that as well. So let's finish linking all of these to the 99 separate worksheets we've created for all the subjects. That's a lot of work, and just take your time, go through it. If you cannot use today to complete it, use about 2 days to finish up. But I'll do my best to complete mine by close of day today. Then I'll proceed to look at the next lesson where we look at linking them back to the data entry form. So once we finish with that, at least half of the job is done. Then we look at creating our terminal reports worksheet, which will later be linked to Microsoft Word. Then we write our VBA code for generation of these reports into individual reports for emailing, or we can just generate it as a single PDF file which can be printed and put on their respective folders. So thank you very much. God bless. And please, if you've not paid your fees in full, try to do that. God bless. So let me save it. So once it is saved, I can just close it. Then I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye for now.